guys, welcome to PBR. Introducing her YouTube debut, my wife, Bree. Say hi, Bree.
What's up?
Okay, so it's gonna be a first sentence challenge. So I had my wife pick some books off of my already read shelf, and she's gonna read the first line of the books to me and see if I can guess what they are. If I don't figure it out by the first line, I'm gonna be able to use the second line and the third line, and if I don't get that right, then I'm gonna have to chug a glass of beer. So without any further ado, let's see which books she picked. I don't know what they are, so I'm gonna put the blindfold on and let's get this started.
Okay, everybody. This is the book. I have never been what you call a crying man. My ex-wife said that my non-existent emotional gratitude was the main reason she was leaving me. As if the guy she met in her AA meetings was besides the point.
Stephen King's 1963. Yeah, that was good. I haven't read that book for a while. All right, so I got that one right. Stephen King, 1963. It's an awesome book. It's about a guy that goes back in time to try to stop the assassination of JFK. I suggest checking it out. It was one of my favorite reads of 2016.
A few miles south of Soledad, the Salinas River drops in close to the hillside bank and runs deep and green.
Of Mice and Men. I just barely read that last week, so it was right on the top of my mind. I gotta take a drink now. I'm getting thirsty.
Me too.
Blindfold back on.
Tyler gets me a job as a waiter.
Fight Club. Yeah, Tyler Durden. Great book. I don't think I've read any other books with the main character named Tyler, so that's why it was so easy for me.
It's a funny thing about mothers and fathers.
I don't know. Next sentence.
Even when their own child is the most disgusting little blister you could ever imagine, they still think that he or she is wonderful.
Next sentence.
Some parents go further.
Is it Holy Cow?
Nope.
Let me have 3 guesses. Is it...
Oh, we're changing rules now. Okay.
No, we never said how many guesses
Okay.
of the book I got.
Okay.
Is it... I don't know. I guess I have to drink a beer. Matilda, I didn't get... Well, it's been forever since I read that book, though. You've been showing them the books.
Nope. I've just been making them guess too.
Here's to you, fellow bookers. Can't believe I didn't get Matilda. I love that book.
Most people think cows can't think.
Holy Cow.
That was a dumb pick.
Holy Cow, David Duchovny. Awesome book, especially if you're into like being like a pescatarian and stuff. It kind of makes you not want to eat factory farmed meat.
Captain Richard Danielson stood defiantly on the main deck, his ears assaulted by the 30-knot wind swirling southeast across the broiling Pacific.
Is it Meg? Is it?
Yep.
Yes. Meg, awesome book. Check it out. It's about a giant shark that will eat the shit out of you.
Abandon all hope, ye who enter here, is scrawled in blood, red lettering on the side of the chemical bank near the corner of 11th and 1st, and is in print large enough to be seen from the backseat of the cab as it lurches forward in the traffic leaving Wall Street. And just as Timothy Price notices the words, a bus pulls up, the advertisement for Les Miserables on its side, blocking his view. But Price, who is in Pierce & Pierce and 26, doesn't seem to care because he tells the driver he will give him $5 to turn up the radio. Be my baby on WYNN. And the driver, black, not American, does so.
I don't think this writer ever uses punctuation very much. So that was like one long run-on sentence, right?
With some commas, but yeah, it was a fucking long ass sentence.
And it's American Psycho. Bret Easton Ellis.
Yeah, Bret Easton Ellis. That wasn't a sentence, that was a paragraph. Get your life.
It's pretty hard to read. I mean, I think everybody should give it a shot, but it's pretty brutal. There's a lot of like torture and stuff in this book. If you don't get queasy easily, definitely check it out. Bret Easton Ellis is like real good writer. Just really crazy as well.
Lolita.
Lolita. Vladimir Nabokov.
Stupid.
Name of the book, first word in the book, Lolita. Check it out. It's an awesome book. The whole book is like crazy of what they're talking about, but the way that he does it is like poetry. It's about an old man that falls in love with his stepdaughter, and it's like their whole love throughout some years. It's a really good book. Check it out.
So was he like for sure a secret pervert then?
Not secret. He kept it from other people, but he knew that he was.
No, the writer, I mean.
I don't think so. I think he's just a great writer. But Humbert, the character in Lolita, is definitely a pervert.
Yeah, obviously.
Well, something happened to him when he was a little kid.
Don't spoil.
Yeah.
My sweater was new, stinging red and ugly.
Second sentence.
It was May 12th, but the temperature had dipped to the 40s, and after 4 days shivering in my shirt sleeves, I grabbed cover at a tag sale rather than dig through my boxed up winter clothes.
Last sentence.
Spring in Chicago.
Oh, what's it called? I think I know what it is, but I can't remember the name.
Do you want a clue?
No. Because I think it's just right on the tip of my tongue. I know it's Gillian Flynn.
Okay, it's black, green.
Is it Gillian
red.
Flynn?
Yeah.
Sharper Things.
Nope.
Sharp Objects.
Yep.
Sharp Objects is awesome. It's like one of my favorite thrillers that I've ever read. You're like going on forever and you think you have the whole story figured out, and then at the end the twist is like, what the crap? So if you like thrillers, you should definitely check out Sharp Objects by Gillian Flynn. It is amazing.
We were somewhere around the Barstow on the edge of the desert when the drugs began to take hold.
I know what it is. Was that the whole first sentence?
Yes.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. This was the funnest book that I read all year so far. If you just want a book that is fun and like adventure from start to end, this book will take you on a wild ride, man. You can't believe it. It's like half truths, I think. I don't know how much of it is true, but if it is true,
I don't know. I've heard his life was pretty crazy.
it is really awesome. What's his name again? Yeah, Hunter S. Thompson. Check out his writing. It's awesome. He's definitely a wild, crazy man.
They're out there.
That's the whole first sentence.
That's it.
All right, second sentence.
Black boys in white suits up before me to commit sex acts in the hall and get it mopped up before I can catch them.
One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. Kent Casey. I don't really know how to say it because I haven't looked it up. But this book is really awesome. I loved reading it. It's so... Oh, it's like the perfect book. It's like an existential awesomeness, and I'm totally into existential books like The Plague, The Stranger. And One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest is definitely one of my favorite books. Top 10.
My man died today.
That's it. Second sentence.
Or yesterday, maybe. I don't know.
Third sentence.
I got a telegram from the home. Mother deceased.
Oh, is it my mom? Did you say my mom died today?
It said M-A-M-A-N.
Ma'am, my man. The Stranger, Albert Camus.
How would you pronounce that?
I don't know, because it's kind of like French or something. My man. Yeah, it's The Stranger. I knew what it was after I figured out it wasn't my man.
I said my man.
But this is my favorite existential book. It like totally makes you wonder like what is the reason of life and all this bullshit.
There isn't a reason and nothing, that's the thing, nothing matters.
Okay.
Do what you want, say what you want, do who you want, because I'm telling you right now, nothing matters.
Anyways, but read The Stranger by Albert Camus.
And love isn't real, doesn't exist.
Life will bag on.
In a hole in the ground there lived a hobbit.
The Hobbit. J.R.R. Tolkien. You can definitely tell The Hobbit is written more for children, and the Lord of the Rings books are definitely written more for adults. So I really couldn't get into this one as much, so I kind of glanced through it, and I'm actually reading Fellowship of the Ring right now.
A beginning is the time for taking the most delicate care that the balances are correct. This every sister of the being Gerset knows. To begin your study of the life of Maudie, then take...
It's Dune. I know what she's trying to say. Paul Moadib. It's Dune by Frank Herbert. She's never read it before, so... Dune, my favorite sci-fi book. Everybody needs this book. Everybody needs to read it. It is the best of ever. Sci-fi, if you like sci-fi at all, and you haven't read this book, you better get your life.
Don't take my saying.
Get your life.
Get your life is mine. Hear how it rolls. You say it first.
Get your life.
Get your life. I say
life.
better. It's my saying. That's me. That's who I am.
What do I say?
Everything that is annoying to me.
Alright. Well, love. What did we learn today, kids? Don't be a nationalist. Love isn't real. And only my wife says things good.
And being married is annoying.
Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. I only got one book wrong, Matilda. And that's because I haven't read that shit since I was in elementary school. So pretty much I'm a book master. You can just call me the page master.
In like hindsight, I picked pretty easy ones though, I would say.
Well, I've read all of the ones she picked, so that wasn't too hard. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like my stuff, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time. Hey, let me know what you think about my wife in the comments.
Nah,
Bye.
no, nah.